not being who you are, not being yourself, not choosing to show your true colors, to speak your true voice, to be your most authentic self, is doing a disservice to all. It's actually egoistic. Service to the ego instead of service to others, and by others I mean also others, serving others. By serving others I mean holistically serving others and serving yourself, serving all. By not being happy, you're not helping. I heard that sentence and it stuck with me because that is so true. And also another one is that happiness is not real when it's not shared. And this has a more nuances and subtleties to it, because it doesn't mean that when you are alone you cannot be happy. Of course you can, but knowing that you are connected and feeling in that alone state, feeling super connected to all, to everyone, to every single sentient and non-sentient being, happiness, that can mean, this sentence can mean that. But also it can mean that since we are here in this 3D reality and having those human flesh, that I think it's so makes it so interesting, but also so challenging at times when we are being conditioned in this society in a particular way. But to have this experience and the pure soul reason that we do, and there are other selves, is that we are here to share. And we're here to share our love, our joy, our truth, our light, our sadness as well, right? But the sadness usually is just the byproduct of some belief that is not aligned to the core values of who we are, the infinite light, the infinite love, the infinite abundance. There is no lack in the infinite intelligence and creator that created it all. There is only abundance, not lack. So any sort of belief that's rooted in lack and in fear is causing our emotions to rise up when it's being triggered or threatened. And I believe our role here is to look at them, look at those triggers and those emotions that are manifestation, and look at bigger manifestation, as in for events, people, situations that are pointing us to see what's inside, what's being ingrained by, like what's being conditioned, what's in our belief system, what's in our rule book, what's in the big book that we, being our creator self, abide by, and to and deconstruct them if they're not serving us, and adjust them to the more holistic understanding of whole, of God, of love, of unity, oneness, and never-ending stream of joy, happiness, abundance, and building the new ones on that. And we didn't come here to suffer, and if we enjoy suffering, if we do suffer and enjoy suffering, there must be some, well, not even consciously enjoy, I'm just saying enjoy. There must be some needs, that hidden need that we are getting because of those distorted beliefs and patterns and programs. But I like to look at it from this perspective that by not being who I am, I'm doing the service not only to myself but to all, because all is one. So if that can propel you to actually start sharing and start being yourself in whatever shape and form your soul desires right now in this moment, and it can make your ego be like, hey, I don't want to be disservice to all, let me actually love myself and speak my voice and be my bold, courageous, true self, the big self, the higher self, not the low self that's not me, that's the fake self, that's the mask, that's the thing that is beautiful, helped me survive all those years, but it's like too tight sweater or jeans that we don't fit in. We don't hate on them. We don't try to pull them out of our bodies. We just look at them and say or think thank you for, well, or don't do anything and just throw them away without sentiment. But we can also look at them and be a bit sentimental and hug them and say, okay, I'm gonna pass you now to some smaller person. It's gonna need you more than me. And so those thoughts and beliefs levitate and go to somebody who's in the receptive mode of that consciousness, is of that level of consciousness in this illusion of other people and separation, of course, because there is only one consciousness. But yeah, I invite you to say goodbye to those genes. It's time to let go of them. And it's time to reaffirm the truth. Constantly reaffirm the truth. You want to become a written scripture, a written word in your rule book of your kingdom. Yes, message to me and message to anyone who is watching, even if it's only me. Well, that's just my happy, joyful, true expression that I chose, at least in this now moment, because it's always constant renewal of a choice to become my bold, courageous self and inspire myself to be myself. And you, because there is only one. As within, so without. As above, so below. As below, so above. As in, as out. Bye bye.